everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my declutter part 3. Today we are doing highlighters and face palettes. That may sound small, but it is actually probably one of my largest categories in my makeup collection. So we have a lot of work to do today. If you guys haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I will have them linked down below. I've already done primer, foundation, concealer, powder, setting spray, blush, bronzer, all of that, along with some other like miscellaneous things. So today will be highlighters and face palettes. Then we have lips and like eyeshadow palettes, and then I think that covers like the majority of the categories. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, here's what my makeup collection looks like. This is so bad. Oh my god, literally I have stuff everywhere. I have stuff on the floor, I have stuff on top, I have stuff in the drawers, I have stuff over here. Look at this filming setup. Like, I have no excuse. I have absolutely no excuse other than the fact that I filmed like 3 videos without putting my stuff away after. I actually just filmed my Jaclyn Cosmetics Bougie Rouge collection review and posted that today. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, go check it out. But yeah, we have a freaking nightmare. But today we're gonna be worrying about highlighters and face palettes. So I kind of have some random highlighters on top here. I have this drawer full of highlighters, which is overflowing and so unorganized. So basically what my plan is to have this be highlighter drawer number 1 and then highlighter drawer number 2. These are face palettes. This is face palette drawer number 1, but we're gonna move those palettes to this drawer and then move these palettes down to this drawer. So I have to kind of like shift everything down, but I think we'll just start with what's on top. I think I have some face palettes here as well, so I'll kind of work those in to the drawers as we go. So we're actually not going to do what I said. We're going to start with this drawer first, and then we'll move on to the highlighters that are up top, just because I'm gonna have to move these anyway in order to organize the ones that are on top of the drawers. So we'll go ahead and get this one out of the way, and then we'll kind of figure out where to put things. So in this drawer, I have random highlighters scattered on top. I have cream and liquid highlighters in this container here. And then I have like loose highlighters and like Kaleidos highlighters just kind of like organized and lined up, but there's not really any sort of system here. I mean, there kind of is, but like you know, it can change. So let's dive right in. I'm literally already stressed out. Highlighters is one of my favorite categories in makeup, so this is gonna be difficult for me. It's probably not gonna be the most satisfying, but we're gonna do our best. First, okay, here we go. Here we have a highlighter from Too Faced. This is the Love Light highlighter in the shade Blinded by the Light. This is such a stunning highlighter. You can see that I got a ton of use out of it, but this is like long gone. Like, I don't think they make this anymore. I'm pretty sure they stopped making it a long time ago, so she can go. Wow, that was already like very difficult for me, even though it shouldn't be. Okay, so I have some Kokie highlighters. These are honestly amazing. This is the Kokie highlighter in the shade Gleaming. This is stunning. I use this all the time. I actually haven't used it in a while, but I used to use it all the time. And then we have this shade here, which is called Heavenly. This one looks like it's a little bit deeper. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. Oh my gosh. They're literally so stunning. They almost feel like a wet, like, gel formula. I feel like they're not really. It's kind of hard to show on a swatch when I don't have, like, the best lighting, but there they are there. I think I'm gonna keep both of them. They're just too pretty. This is the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, but it is very light and shimmery, so I have it in my highlighter drawer. This is really nice to use under the eyes. I can't tell you how many of these I have had in my lifetime. This used to be such a popular product, but honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it along. I don't know if they still make it anymore, and if I'm gonna use like a glowy powder like that, I'm probably gonna go for my Jaclyn Cosmetics Mood Light powders. What else do we have? We have a NARS highlighter in the shade Albatross. I'm gonna pass it along because I never wear it. What is this? Glamlite Cookies and Milk highlighter. I kind of collect Glamlite products, but I think that this is like too deep for me. Yeah, that's definitely too dark for my skin tone to be a highlighter, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this along. It's hard for me to do that because I love collecting makeup and I feel like I want to have like the entirety of a line, but I can't do that for every single brand. This is the Wet n Wild, what is this? Mega Glow highlighter in Precious Petals. This is actually really pretty. I need to use this more. I also want to look into their other shades, so I'm gonna keep that one. This is from Revlon. This is the Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. This is beautiful. I highly recommend it. I'm definitely keeping it. I am also keeping my KKW Beauty highlighter in the shade Tempting. All right, what else do we have in here? Oh man, this is so freaking difficult. Why is this so difficult? Okay, is it time, y'all, that we do something about these? This is literally so freaking pretty. I absolutely could not wear this as a highlighter though. But I want to keep it, but do I need it? Like, the packaging is so freaking cute that I want to keep it. And I've had this for probably years at this point, and I've literally never used it. I also have So Hollywood. I feel like this was such a popular shade, but this also looks like it's going to be too dark for me. Like, I need to stop keeping things just because they have pretty packaging. There's So Hollywood. I could probably wear So Hollywood, but am I going to regret getting rid of these? And then I have this like icy one. This one is called Snowflake. I never in my life thought I would do this, but oops. All three of them are leaving. RIP ABH loose highlighters. I can hear you guys cheering me on from the other side of the camera. What else do we have? Wow, I feel so powerful. Okay, this is a Milani highlighter. This is a really pretty like pinky kind of highlighter. This is in the shade Dulce Perla. I am definitely keeping that. We have a Becca highlighter in the shade Dreamsicle. This is really pretty. I bought this at TJ Maxx, but honestly, this looks like it's too dark for me, so I think I might pass it along. This is a glitter from Tarte. The packaging is literally the reason that I kept this, but it is completely dried up, so this can go. I would not recommend purchasing this, again, if they even still sell this, but like, even anything like this from Tarte, because honestly, ColourPop has like way cheaper, like exact dupes to these types of glitters, so buy them from ColourPop because they're so much cheaper. This is the NARS Illuminating Loose Powder. I have it like swatched right here. This is so pretty. I literally never use this though, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep that one. Back here I see a Farsali highlighter. Do you guys remember this? What does this look like? Ew. This has to go. This is probably so old. It needs to leave. This is from Stila. Again, I have that swatched on my hand. I don't know if they still sell these. This is in the shade Kitten. This is the Heaven's Hue highlighter. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a cream. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see that? That is beautiful. I'm gonna keep that for now. Okay, I need to be chop. I need to hurry things up. We have a KKW Beauty highlighter here. This is the Face and Body highlighter. Shimmer powder for face and body in the shade Pearl. We're keeping it. I have these Benefit highlighters. We have Dandelion Twinkle, Tickle, and Cookie. I think I'm gonna actually keep all three of these. I don't know. It depends. I have palettes, so if these are in the palettes, maybe I won't keep them, but so I'm gonna set these aside for maybes until we go through face palettes. These Kylie Cosmetics ones, I kind of have like a nostalgic attachment to them. Oh my gosh, that just spilled everywhere. But at the same time, I don't need these. Wisteria, Tahiti, Fiji, and Santorini. Like, I literally never ever use these anymore, and I mean, they're kind of sentimental, but I don't need them. I think this was my first Kylie Cosmetics purchase. Again, something I never in my life thought that I would get rid of. I have this Coty Airspun Loose Highlighter. That's a really pretty, like, pinky one. I'm gonna keep that. We've got Fenty Sandcastle. This is such a pretty highlighter. I wish I had the full size of that. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder in the shade Venus. I feel like this is a little bit dark for me, but I'm still gonna keep it. We've got the Stroboscope powder. Oh my god, this is like discolored. What the heck? Do you guys see how pink it is? But then on the side, ooh, I feel like that can't be good. I'm gonna get rid of this. And then we have some Artist Couture products back here. We have Cocoa Bling, which I feel like I have to keep. Summertime Haze, I'm pretty sure this was like a BoxyCharm exclusive. Star Glitz we need to keep, and this is Conceited. This is so cute. I'll get rid of the Summer Haze because I don't think you guys can get this anymore. Like I said, I think this was a BoxyCharm exclusive, so I'll get rid of that one, but I am gonna keep these other 3 Artist Couture powders. Then we have Laura Lee Los Angeles, which these, honestly, I'm gonna keep them, but only for sentimental reasons. I don't even think she sells these anymore, but I like having her whole like range of products, so I am gonna keep those. Then we have all of my Kaleidos highlighters, which I don't know if I should keep all of these, but for now I'm just gonna take them all out and set them aside. This is a highlighter from Laura Mercier. This looks pretty dark to me, so I'm gonna pass this along. Then I have some Marc Jacobs highlighters. This one is really pretty. This is Guilty. And then we have this one, which is Worth the Wait. Oh, so beautiful. I don't know. Soul Body, that's really pretty. And that's really pretty. I'm gonna keep the Soul Body ones. Should I keep the Marc Jacobs? Honestly, I never use these Marc Jacobs highlighters anymore. I don't even know if they're still available, so I'm going to declutter both of those. Literally, who am I? I don't know. What happened to Paige? All right, and then we just have liquid and cream highlighters. So I'm just gonna kind of pick out some things that I'm gonna get rid of for sure. So I've got these Marc Jacobs. These are Dewdrops, and these are just too dark. I actually have a lighter one in my drawer right now. I also have this. Is this a primer? Yeah, this is a primer. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all of these because, again, don't even know if they're still available, and those two are too dark for me. Okay, Hourglass we're keeping. Charlotte Tilbury we're keeping. Rare Beauty we will keep. Benefit will keep. This Becca one I am going to declutter. This is JLo Beauty. I'm gonna keep it. What's Up. This is a Morphe, like little dewdrops kind of thing. I'm gonna declutter that. I want to keep all my little Fenty items along with this e.l.f. Jelly Pop. I have a couple of Morphe products that I'm gonna keep. This Pat McGrath little highlighter thing, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I literally never use that. Huda's gonna stay. Patrick Ta will stay. And so I guess that means everything else is staying. This is from Makeup Revolution, and then I have a little Believe Beauty one as well. I might get rid of High Beam, honestly. I feel like I never use this. Like, I feel like I would rather go for What's Up, or yeah, What's Up instead of High Beam. So I'm gonna get rid of High Beam. I need to use this Rare Beauty one again because I don't know, like, if I even like that. I feel like there's still too many things in here. This is the Believe Beauty one. Holy crap, that is stunning. Maybe this Makeup Revolution I don't need. Oh, this is a primer. Okay, well, that kind of solves our problem. I'm gonna put that in my primer drawer. That's an Ultra Glow primer. Okay. I honestly feel like I did pretty good, and I am proud of myself. Now it's time to go through these highlighters that were up top. So I have this, oops, this organizer. Let's see if I can do this without hitting my camera or knocking anything over. This is from Sony Cosmetics or Sunny Cosmetics. I have a link for them. I'll link it down below, but there's the name right there. These are really nice acrylic organizers. So this is gonna go here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of anything from here. I've got my Laura Mercier highlighters. I actually think I have 2 of this shade. Yeah, I have 2 of the shade Addiction. So I'm gonna keep one, the one that's used, and I will declutter that one. I have a, ow, I just pinched my finger. Bobbi Brown will stay. ABH is gonna stay. Juvia's Place is gonna stay. I don't know if that should go in here though. I have this Revolution highlighter that is stunning. So I'm gonna add that here. I also have Becca. What is this? Oh, this is my new opal. So this is my OG opal. Then we have my new opal. This is Champagne Pop. And then this is like a newer Champagne Pop. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep the 2 older ones, but maybe not in this drawer because it kind of doesn't make sense to have them in there. So I'll take them out because I'm only keeping them for nostalgia. Like if I'm gonna use either of those, I'm gonna use those 2. Fenty is all gonna stay. I have my Becca. What else? Oh, here's another Becca. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. This is Vanilla Quartz. It's hard for me to justify keeping Becca though, so I'm gonna get rid of Vanilla Quartz. I have a Jouer blush. Oh, this is Rose Quartz. I definitely want to keep that. I have Melt Cosmetics. This is such a pretty highlighter. I have all my Ofra highlighters, which I have here. I have Dior. Then I have some Morphe ones back here. I actually have another Morphe one. So those 3 can stay. This Milk Flex highlighter is freaking amazing. I love that one. I actually have another one. So there we go. All right, so that's gonna be it for this drawer. Now we're going to take all of these out. These are the, you know, smaller face palettes that I have. I'm gonna take all these out and then we will organize my leftover highlighters that like were up here into here. Okay guys, so here we have my second highlighter drawer. So where did I put my cream highlighters? Oh, here they are. I'm gonna put these in here just like that, how they were. Then I have all of my Kaleidos highlighters, which I don't know if I need all of these. I think I'm just gonna keep all of them just because I have the entire collection for now, and I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think I'm just gonna keep them all for now if the rest of my highlighters still fit in here. I'm gonna get rid of this Laura Mercier mini since I have the full size and it doesn't fit in here. Man, I wish that these fit a little bit better. I guess I can kind of scooch that back a little bit. This Bodyography one I'm also going to get rid of. It's just really old, but I used to love this thing. I used to talk about it all the time, but it's gotta go. And then I have this little mini Hourglass powder, which I actually have the same exact shade in, I think, multiple palettes. This is Dim Light, so I'm going to pass that along as well. All right, so here is the finished drawer. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The only problem is my Benefit highlighters don't fit. So what does that mean for me? Okay, so I took the Laura Lee ones out of my drawer because I know that I'm not gonna use those. So here's what the final drawer looks like now. Everything fits perfectly. I can't budge, like I couldn't wedge one more highlighter into here, so we did pretty good actually. I'm impressed. I'm gonna show you guys all the highlighters that I decluttered. So here are all of the highlighters that I decluttered. Let's see how many we have. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 highlighters. Not too shabby. Now it's time to work on face palettes. Alright guys, so now we are moving on to face palettes. So I'm gonna put my smaller face palettes in here. I don't know why the camera is not focusing. Hello? Okay, I guess that's better. I'm gonna put my larger face palettes down here and my smaller ones up here. So we're gonna start with the smaller ones first. I'm just gonna like put a couple in here and then this way y'all can kind of see like what I'm working on, and then I'll just bring down the rest when it's time. This first palette here is from Hourglass. This is so old. Like, this is so old, but you guys are gonna hate me. I'm gonna keep it. This is my very first Hourglass product. This is the Ambient Lighting palette, I think is what it's called. Yeah, this is an OG. She has to stay. Next, I have some Charlotte Tilbury face palettes. These are like, I think these were, I don't know, these were limited edition. These are the Glowgasm face palettes. That one was called Lovegasm, and then this one is called Lightgasm, and these were really expensive and I don't want to get rid of them, so I'm gonna keep them. I have this With Love Cosmetics Glow palette. This is so beautiful. I actually broke one though, so I think I'm going to declutter this and reorder it because this is such an amazing highlighter palette. Like, seriously, these highlighters are insane. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that, but literally so beautiful. But that one is broken, so I'm going to declutter that one and then replace it at some point. I have these Kaleidos blush duos here. We have this cool toned one, which is so pretty. I think I might get rid of it though and just keep the peachy one, because the peachy one is definitely way more like my personal preference. I have this Dragon Beauty palette. This is like a powder palette. Literally never use this, so I'm going to pass this along. I think I'm gonna get rid of both Kaleidos blush duos actually. I think I just have too much. I need to be more cutthroat. This is a Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. This is something that I will keep for nostalgia. I'm gonna have to find a place to put all of my like nostalgic makeup. This is also gonna go in there. This is another Jaclyn Hill and Becca palette. Gonna keep it but put it somewhere else. I have this Flower Beauty highlighting palette. This is so pretty. I'm going to keep it. I'm also gonna keep this Hourglass blush palette. It's harder for me to get rid of stuff that was like really expensive. This is a gorgeous highlighting palette from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Bar of Gold palette. Definitely gonna keep that. Then I have a couple of Natasha Denona palettes. This is a blush palette. It's called the Bloom Blush and Glow palette. And then I have the Tan Bronze and Glow palette. I'm gonna move this to my everyday makeup drawer and start using it because this is so pretty and I definitely don't use it enough, but I'm gonna keep both of those. And then I have these Pixie palettes, which these are so pretty, but I don't use them. Look at them, they're so pretty. I'm gonna keep this one and I will declutter this one. Okay, I brought a few more palettes down. This one is the Sugar Peach palette from Too Faced. I'm gonna look it up and see if that's still available. Then we have this one from Too Faced. This is the Natural Face palette. I think I can pass that one along. This NARS Orgasm palette like gives me grief. So I'm gonna declutter it even though I spent a lot of money on it. This one, however, I am definitely keeping. I love this NARS palette. I'm gonna keep the Shade and Light from KVD. I bought this after it became KVD, but it still says Kat Von D on there because they were like using up old packaging, I guess. And then I'm also gonna keep this Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette because this is beautiful and I love the shade. I think it's called Princess Cut. Yes, Princess Cut. That's my favorite from this palette. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the Sugar Peach palette. I'm just gonna go for it. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, I just like spilled palettes everywhere. Okay, moving on. I have this little highlighting duo from Hard Candy. I am going to keep that. I have this Pop Beauty blush palette. This is so pretty. I actually don't really keep a lot of these Pop Beauty products, but I'm gonna keep this one. I'm also gonna keep this Milani highlighting trio. That is beautiful. We have the NYX Diamonds and Ice palette. I am definitely keeping this. That shade is my favorite, as you can tell. This is the Nikita Dragon face palette. I literally never use this and it's kind of awkward. Like, it takes up a lot of space because this is like 3-dimensional, so I think I'm gonna declutter that actually. This Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette is so good. Like, I actually really like this. I I like it a lot, especially this middle shade, so I'm gonna keep this. Then I have this Laura Mercier palette, which I am going to keep. It has a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. This blush is stunning. I have a Pat McGrath palette here. I'm going to keep this. This was ridiculously expensive. I don't really use these as highlighters, but these are really pretty on the eyes, so I need to start using these more. Maybe I'll add this to my everyday makeup drawer as well. And then I think that are the rest of these Alamar Cosmetics, I think. So we have the complexion trios. What do they look like? Okay, so I think there's 3. So this one is the deepest one. I can get rid of that because I don't need that. That's too dark for me. This one I feel like I could use. These are like the medium and light ones. These ones actually I don't think are touched, but I did use the older packaging of them. So I think I'll keep both of those. And then I have the blush trios. This is the old packaging. This was the one that I got in BoxyCharm. I love this blusher palette. It is amazing, so I want to keep it. These are gorgeous. This is the newer packaging. They also switched out the colors. That one I have to keep. And this one I have to keep. So yeah, all those are staying. So we got rid of some. We got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 palettes. So let me organize these into here and see how they all fit. I'm also adding these larger highlighters into here just because they're kind of like little palettes. Now, I think I still have some smaller palettes. Hopefully I didn't just hit my camera. No, I think we're okay. I still have some smaller palettes over here that could fit in this drawer, so let me kind of go through those. I have another Natasha Denona palette. This is the Love Glow Cheek palette, so this has to stay. There we go. Can this go there? Then I have this palette from Odin's Eye. This is a really pretty highlighter palette. I want to keep this. Maybe I will. I have this little Believe Beauty trio, which I wish it could fit in here somewhere, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I have these Profusion palettes, which can go there, and then I have my Laura Lee Bronzed Lit Kit, but I also have the Glazed, which is in my everyday makeup drawer currently, so that one can just fit right there. And then I have a bunch of these Juno & Co. palettes, which let me just take a peek at these. Oh, that is so pretty. We have that one. We have this really pretty purple. We have the Bombshell and the Cherry Bomb. So I'm just gonna kind of slide those 4. There's our first face palette drawer. Now we will move on to the second one. Okay guys, we are finally on to the last drawer of today's video, and we have more face palettes. I brought a chair over here to make this a little easier. So first palette is the Nicole Guerrero ABH Glow Kit. I'm going to keep that. We have the Ultimate Glow Kit from ABH. I'm going to keep it, but put it in my nostalgic makeup. Oh my god. The people upstairs literally, it gets so frustrating. I have the Aurora palette. I actually think I'm gonna declutter this one because I don't ever really reach for colors like that, so she can go. And then I have the Moonchild palette. This is such a classic. I think I might keep this one for sentimental reasons as well. Next I have some Benefit palettes. So I have the Cheek Leader Bronze Squad palette, which I absolutely love and I'm keeping. And then we have the Pink Squad palette, which again I am keeping. I don't know if they still make those, but they really should. And then I have some Natasha Denona palettes. So we have this one, which I'm gonna keep all of these. This one. And then I have this like bronzer one, which is beautiful. I have some Tarte palettes. So we have this. This is the Pro Glow palette. This is really nice. I'm gonna keep that. And then I have the Pro Glow. Oh, this is so pretty. I was gonna get rid of it, but I need to keep it. That's the Pro Glow and Blush palette. I have the ABH contour kit, which is gonna stay. I have this palette. This is the Olivia Jade Sephora Collection palette. I think I'm gonna declutter that. Oh, I forgot about these. These are foundation palettes from RCMA. I bought these after a Raw Beauty Kristi video. I probably shouldn't have bought those, but I did, so I'm gonna keep them. Then I have these palettes from Morphe. This is the 8H. And then I have, oh, the highlighter palette. I'm definitely gonna keep the highlighter palette. I might get rid of the 8H. And then I have, oh, this highlighter palette. She's gonna stay. This one is the 8L. I don't know if they make these anymore, but I think I'm gonna get rid of that one too. And then I have two blush palettes. So we have a cool toned one and a warm toned one. And I'm gonna keep both. And then I have a cream contour palette. This is the ABH cream contour palette. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna declutter it. I need to be more cutthroat. This is so difficult. I do have a couple of Ofra palettes that I'm gonna keep back here. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection. And this is in collaboration with, I don't know how you pronounce this. Whaley. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to like ruin or like butcher the name, but this palette is so gorgeous, and that's actually not super old. Like I kind of got that recently. Then I have this gorgeous BH Cosmetics palette. That one has to stay. And then I have this Lunar Beauty palette, which of course I'm keeping. This is the Greek Goddess highlight palette. Next I have my 4 ABH glow kits. I'm gonna keep these, but again put them with my nostalgic makeup. I don't even know if they sell those anymore. Then I have the Moon Prism blush palette from Lunar Beauty. This is absolutely fantastic. I love that palette. I have the Drama Queen palette from Kimchi. This is so cute. I'm gonna keep it. This is the Blushing in Bali palette from BH Cosmetics. We have the Cotton Candy Champagne. I think I'm gonna declutter this because I literally never use this. So that's gonna go. I have this Jouer blush palette, which I'm gonna keep even though I don't think they sell this anymore. I just absolutely love it. I have the Saharan Volume 2. Yes, blush palette. This is amazing from Juvia's Place. This is a really nice Pixie palette. And then we have the Babe in Paradise palette from Morphe. And I'm gonna keep all of those, I think. Okay, this looks pretty freaking good. I am very happy with how things turned out and fit in here. Everything looks really nice. So that's gonna be it for this declutter video. Here are all of the palettes that I am decluttering, and then here is my little pile of makeup that's like meaningful to me that I don't want to get rid of, but it doesn't need to be in my collection. So yeah, let's kind of take a peek at the drawers we did today. So we have this first highlighter drawer, then we have the second highlighter drawer, we have the first face palette drawer, and then the second face palette drawer. So that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I can't wait for the next parts. Should I do lipstick or eyeshadows next? Let me know in the comments. I haven't decided yet. I have way too many eyeshadow palettes. This is like my overflow of eyeshadow palettes, and I already have an entire full Alex 9 drawer full of eyeshadow palettes. So let me know what you want to see first. I'm definitely gonna be doing like all of them, but anyway, I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.